Hello, 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 hello. Are you welcome to Bemis Crafty Corner? I am Bema, better known as Els. Howard has made it home safe and alive, and he brought me an Ollie's. I'm a little disappointed. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I saw some really great hauls from Ollie's, and it was like whole paper pads for $1, and paper packs for $1, and 6x6 pads for $1. And when Hubbard got to the Ollie's that he went to, it was $1 a sheet of paper. And if they had paper packs, if there were 12 sheets in there, they wanted $12 for it. So they were gouging. So know this, at least one of the Ollie's in Wichita, Kansas is gouging prices. But, all right. We'll take a look at the rest of the stuff that he got. Where should we start? Let's start with this one. So he got me these. They are 1/4-inch grid index cards. And I don't have any small grid index cards. So I had him grab a couple of those. Very hard to go shopping with him on the camera. He's all over the place. Hey, Jinran. Then he found this one, and we're going to send this. This was the only one he found. And this one we are sending to Miss Arlene. And then he found some K & Company, some Christmas ones. These are cute. Not fantastic, but cute. These were the only two they had. Otherwise, I would have gotten more because I really like K & Company. Then he found these. And, I have purchased these in the past at like Walmart and stuff, but they're kind of hard to find. Like they don't always have this particular one in stock. And I like it because it's just perfect for if you want to add a musical note to something. There's, a lot of single notes in here. So I like this one. So I said, okay, yeah, I get that. Then he found these, and these are, let's see, who are these from? American Crafts, and their Toy Story. Duke Kaboom, no jump is too high. And so there's 2 sheets there, 2 sheets there. And then there's like some washi tape, which is cool. It's 140 pieces, and he got me a couple of those. Yeah, kind of hard to find their stuff. And then, for the girls, he found this one. And this one is from EK Success. And it says 2 sheets. I don't know if they're the same on both sheets. I imagine they probably are. Let's peek. Yep, they are. You can see I've moved it, and you can see that there's the same thing on the other sheet. So you got 2 of those. And then he found these. The other ones were just regular shapes. These were circles, so I thought they were a little bit different. And they have the little protectors and everything. They're just tags. And it comes in 3 colors. There's craft, black, and white in there. And there's 16 of them, so I don't know how many of each. But see there, that's the spread. So he got me a bunch of those. And then he got me some of these. These are coast to coast. They're from AC. So American Crafts here out of Utah. I got to go to Kansas to get stuff from Utah, But these are just kind of cute. They're like travel pieces. And so I thought that was kind of, cool. So they're all the same, even though they look a little different. They are all the same. It's all the same pieces. So he grabbed me those. And the last thing he got me were these, again, from AC. These are date stamps for journaling. And they say things like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Date. There's a heart. memories to do, and then a blank, and you just have the actual dates here. And I don't know what year it goes to. 2028. So it's got a few years left on it to use. So he grabbed me those brand new. I've sold these before and they sell pretty good. So he grabbed a few of those. He got like 3 or 4 of them. So Hubbard is home. He is safe. He got home about 4:45 this morning. I went to bed about 2:30. And he rolled into Vegas this morning about 4:30. By the time he got home, it was about 4:15. Well, he had to stop and get food because he was hungry. So I came out of the room last night because the dogs didn't even tell me he was here because he was very quiet coming in. And I got up and I was like, Daddy should be home by now. Let's go look. And I opened up the door and I came out and he was sitting in the living room eating his sandwich. And I was like, yeah, good guard dogs you guys are. Yeah, I'm happy he's home because now the dogs are leaving me alone. Yeah, I just wanted to quickly share my Ollie's haul that I wasn't there for. This is Hubbard's haul. He got tags. He got date stamps. He got ephemera pieces. He got princess stickers. He got grid cards. He got Toy Story. He got musical notes. He got Cane Company. And he got the one thing he said, this goes to Arlene. So, that's everything. That's everything. So lots of stuff, lots of goodies. And he was going to try one of the other stores. And I said, don't worry about it, because I have a feeling that if, that store had crap, not the same stuff. And so I don't know, it might be their district manager who's, gouging the prices. But definitely have to say shame on them for gouging the prices. Because everybody else is hauling the stuff for they're hauling stuff like this for $1 or $2. Paper pads for $1. And they're selling them based on the number of pages. So if it's a 24 sheet pad, it must be $24. Which is way over, the value. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to jump on real quick and show you guys what I got. And remind you that I will be here on Wednesday. We are going to be finishing up the Dark Macabre, and then we're going to be looking at the next journal. So don't forget to go by the Facebook group and vote for what you want next. Of course, I'm not going to have, it's not guaranteed I'm going to do what you guys want, but I want your input. Yes, we did. We did have flooding here, Jen. It actually flooded out the Ren Fair, which is why I didn't end up going on Friday. Knocked over porta potties and everything. It was a disaster. But they got it all straightened out, and they had a beautiful day on Saturday and a beautiful day on Sunday. And the kids enjoyed themselves, and that's all that matters. What else? Also, don't forget this month's Projects of 25 challenge is hot glue and or foil, whichever, or whatever, or how much of whatever you want to use. Foil is a very broad subject. You can use aluminum foil, you can use foil tape, you can use masking tape, that's technically foil. You could use foil covered paper, you could use those, foil trays, whatever you want to use. It's entirely up to you. What else? That's it. So if you are watching this and you checked out the haul and you are interested in more videos like this and, crafting and stuff, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Push the subscribe. Because, there's a thing around here, if you're going to be offended, Els is going to do it. So you want to be here for it. So go ahead and do that. And if you'd like to cyberstalk me, go down to the more in the description, and you will find links to all of my social medias, my email, and all that other stuff. It's all right there. You can cyberstalk me till your heart is content. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye-bye.